There are different components of civic education. We have the human rights education as a component of civic education, where we learn to understand our basic rights as citizens of a community. We also have a component that talks about teaching culture of peace. So that's where we learn and we understand why we need to live together in peace. We have the components of education that's all about education of tolerance. We have various ethnic groups in Nigeria, different religions, different languages, and we all coexist together as one country, as one nation. And so we need to be able to understand and we need to be able to tolerate living with each other. So it also means that we should understand the basic differences between the different ethnic groups and religions. And we don't expect that every citizen, every individual living within your community, your state, your environment, because you live together within one community, must have the same behaviors, because we also need to recognize that there are different ethnic associations and religious groups coexisting to make one community, having the same values, the same beliefs of good governance and democracy, of upholding good governance and democracy. And then we have development of intersectoral social partnerships. So what is it about? It's all about looking at the various structures of government, the various arms of government, how they coexist, how they function together, how their functions, their existence interlink with each other to be able to ensure peaceful existence, tolerance, and then good governance for all citizens. And then we have management of self-governing association of citizens. When we talk about this, it's just about us understanding that there's a governance structure, there's a governance process. Beyond that broad governance structure that we see, the executives at the state level, the executives at the federal level, there are other forms of governance structures, and like associations like we have within our communities, we have the CDAs, community development associations, or the management of such associations and bodies. These are all the ability to be able to understand the different components that exist. These are all what makes up the different components. So when we talk about civic education, it's really very broad, but you know, they are in different layers, in different levels, and in different components. So it's the ability for us to be able to understand them and work together and put all of this together to make a very effective democracy in every given system that we find ourselves. So what are the importance of civic education? Civic education ensures that citizens understand the governance process and do not make mistakes while discharging their responsibilities. Knowledge of politics, political consciousness, and political participation can be viewed as the main objective of civic education in modern democracies. So there are other importance of civic education, and which is civic education makes governance easy. Then it also makes people to understand government policies and programs. Civic education ensures that citizens maintain peaceful, orderly, and stable environments. It also makes us to understand our society. So basically, if you look at all of this, civic engagement is all about empowering and equipping citizens with the right information and knowledge they need to be able to ensure and enjoy their peaceful coexistence and freedom, rights, and privileges at every given democratic setting.